What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We're getting the stream set up today, guys. If you guys don't mind just jamming out with me for a little while. We're just going to hang out and jam while I get everything else set up here. Guys, we got a great stream. Some really good information for today's stream, guys. Some really good information for today's stream. I think you guys are going to really like it. It's not all that bad, guys. I'll tell you that right now. It's not all that bad. Here we go. What's up, brother? I'm going to copy this real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to copy this, send out that tweet. Let everybody know in the universe. Gotta let everybody know in the universe. Wait, no. Stop it. Stop it, thing. Stop it. What's up, Joshua? Let's go, Osmo. Boom. All right, tweet is out. Tweet is out. Let's get this all settled. Let's stop looking at other stuff. Stop looking at stuff, Tank. All right. Josh, how's your day going, buddy? I don't know if is the music too loud. We don't have too much more. We don't have too much more to go. We're going to get this sip of coffee going, and then we're going to talk about my thoughts on where the bottom is for all of these markets, not just the crypto market, but we're going to talk about a number of things, guys, and got some really good information for everybody today. I think it's going to be really beneficial for a lot of people going forward. A lot of people. This is where we make a lot of money, guys. So I hope you guys are ready for it. We're going to jump on into it right after I take that sip of coffee. All right. All right, music. Just stop already. All right, we'll save that for another day, another time. I love my music, but we got to focus. We're going to focus, guys. Okay, so for today, guys, I like the title of today's stream. I just want to share with you guys my thoughts and kind of, offer the opportunity for people to give me back feedback as well as their thoughts on my thesis on what we could be expecting as far as a floor goes for not just the crypto market, but for the rest of these markets as well. Because right now we are tied to the traditional market. It is what it is, guys. We're going to be tied for some time. So we got to answer all of those, variables or questions that are out there right now. Where's the floor for all of these markets? And today, I actually think I have a pretty good answer, or at least a place for you guys to be eyeballing. Nobody knows exactly where the floor is, but I think I have a really good idea of where it might be. So if that gives you guys some at least direction or some kind of forward thought for you guys to maybe position your portfolios, hopefully that will be beneficial to you guys. So that's the point of today's stream. Before we jump on into all of that, if you guys are new, if you guys are watching this not live, if you guys are watching this later, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel. It does help me grow here on YouTube. It does help a lot of other people. Again, this isn't financial advice, but the more people that see these videos, the more it could possibly help them. And of course, it does help me grow. Also, if you guys enjoy the Cosmos ecosystem, I will fully admit I'm a Cosmos bull. I'm a cosmonaut through and through. I'm way up there in the Cosmos with you guys. I think it's the best ecosystem for anybody in the crypto space to be in. But if you guys subscribe to this channel, more people see Cosmos related content, and then you will be also helping not only me, but the Cosmos ecosystem in turn. So do me a favor, do everybody else a favor, do the Cosmos ecosystem a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, you could win yourself a 50-inch flat screen TV and or MSI 2060 GPU once we hit 1,000 subscribers, because I'm giving those away absolutely free to 2 lucky individuals individuals. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you have a shippable address and you're one of our subscribers, once we do hit 1,000 here on YouTube, I will ship it to you absolutely free. All you got to do, make an account, subscribe to the channel, bada bing, bada boom. Have a shippable address. Make sure you have a shippable address and you could be one of those lucky winners. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what I'm seeing right now in the market and what I found really, really interesting. So right now, everybody's really asking, where the floor is, where's the possible floor, where can we be finding ourselves, a good buying opportunity during this sell-off pressure that we're seeing. There's a lot of things, by the way. I should make this absolutely clear as we're talking about this possible floor scenario and where that might actually be. You have to understand that I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, and I actually do. I'm betting a lot of figures on my homework going forward. So I'm very, very convicted with my homework. I really do believe in what I found to be a potential bottom for everybody. But always, there is the possibility of anybody being wrong. Nobody can call the absolute top or bottom. So please keep that in mind. And there are multiple different things at play right now. There's a lot of geopolitical things actually happening. Of course, we all know that we're dealing with the virus situation. And it's different for it's different in different places in the world for everybody. It's different strokes for different folks. We all don't start off in the same boat or even in the same part of the ocean, even though we might all be in that same ocean, rocking with the currents and going with the momentum of the waves. In different places, it's different for other people. So please keep that in mind. With that being said, though, I'm going to share with you guys some mind-blowing information today, okay? And this isn't just like me doing, I promise you I'm not sick or anything like that. That's not me just giving you guys my TA, because right now, I mean, honestly, with all the uncertainty, you can basically throw like short-term TA. And what I mean by short-term is I'm even talking like 2 or 3 months as far as TA in the gutter. Like you can just throw all the TA in the gutter because there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, not just in the crypto market, but within the traditional market as well. There's a lot of other geopolitical things happening, like I said, and then we got the virus and all that stuff happening as well. And then here in the States, we also have, the elections coming up, and that's always kind of a wishy-washy time for everything. So keep that in mind. Just really try to keep that in mind. But I found out some patterns, because that's what we go through here, right? When we look at the charts as investors, we look at patterns, and that's what we base our decisions off of. We don't just blindly shoot in the dark. We try to do our homework. We try to research these protocols, these stocks, or whatever that you guys are into. We try to see what they're all about, but then we also try to go on patterns. That's what basic TA is, right? We're just going off patterns and probabilities of these patterns either breaking to the upside or breaking down. And one of the things that I wanted to do is really zoom out, and talk to you guys about the 200 SMA or simple moving average patterns for not just one particular asset, but for a lot of them in the stock market, as well as how it correlates to Bitcoin and the rest of these altcoins. And by finding out what the average moves for these 200 SMAs on these charts were, I think I found a really good idea of where the landing spot should be for the floor. Now, again, I don't know exactly where the floor is, but I've done enough homework to figure out a pretty good estimate of where the landing spot should be, at least for us to be eyeballing for floor landing. So let's go ahead and jump on into that with that long drawn out explanation of what we're going to be doing today. Let's first and foremost look at the Dow Jones. Now, the Dow Jones is the average index of the stock market. It's basically a good way of figuring out how the overall stock market, traditional stock market, is doing at any given time without actually looking at all of your investments individually, which you should be doing anyway. But it's just a good way for us to figure out how the overall market is doing, because like I said, it's an index average. And right now we're looking at it on the daily time frame. I am using Market Cipher as my primary oscillator and indicator tool. And just for reference, I do want to let you guys know, because I did this forward and backwards with both different kind of candles. I'm using Japanese candles as I show you guys this, because I believe all wicks matter. That's the name of the game, guys, especially here in crypto. All wicks matter, especially when people are leverage trading. I could just go buy regular traditional candles, but hey, if those wicks come down and liquidate people, that matters, right? Like, people are actually, I don't want to say unfortunately, but it's the truth. In crypto, the wicks matter a lot. So I preferred to use the Japanese candles. But I did do this just for reference, just to let you guys know. I did also compare and do this with traditional candles as well. So I found it really didn't matter. I just like including wicks because all wicks matter in my opinion. So right now we are using Japanese candles. We're on the daily time frame. We're still using Market Cypher as our oscillator and indicator tool of choice. And right now, the thing I want to share with you guys is, like I said, I was tracking the 200 simple moving average right here, guys. And what I found after going back 20 years, and I did this on every single chart. I went back 20 years. You see what I did? You see what I did there? Yeah, you see what I did? Oh, Wix. Hey, look, I should make a shirt, right? I'm not, I think, no, I don't even want to go there. I do believe that all lives matter. I believe every life matters, but I thought it was a funny play on words. And when I was going through things, I was like, look, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. I should make a shirt that says all wicks matter. Leverage trading. It's real. It's real. What's up though, Charles? What's up, man? Okay. So again, just go back. So we're looking at the 200 SMA. Okay. And I guess I could make this a lot simpler, on the charts here. Let me actually do this really quickly. I have the 50 SMA like everybody else, and then the 200 SMA as well, right? Let me take off the 50 SMA. Oops. Yeah, let me take off the 50 SMA. I did that right. I actually did do that right. And just leave up the 200 simple moving average because all lives matter. That's right. That's right. Dang it. We're one. We're all humans, man. We're all humans. Different strokes, different folks, different struggles. I get it, but we are all human. We got it. Yeah, that should make that. You know what? Don't steal it from me, people. I know you guys are going to steal it from me because this is a live stream, but I'm going to make the shirt. And I said it here first. It's the 24th. Tank said it first. You guys, I see this on other channels. I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. But anyway, so we're going to look at the 200 SMA. This is this yellow line right here, right? Again, we're on the daily. So we're taking a more zoomed out approach. I went back 20 years. Or what I did, admittingly, what I did was I wanted to know what the average was for the Dow Jones and a few other charts as well. But for the Dow Jones is where I started. I want to know what the average was with all of these major pullbacks. Like, what can we be expecting if I took the average for all of these major pullbacks once we broke? Not when we started from the high to break down. I wanted to take something that we could actually measure on every single chart, and it would be the same measurement from every single chart. And what I found to be the most accurate was when we actually broke the 200 SMA on any given asset. But when we actually broke the 200 SMA, once we broke that yellow line, how far down did we go before we actually bottomed out? And I wanted to know what the average was for the past 20 years, or for realistically what the average was for the past 10. It was like the past 10 movements below the 200 simple moving average. And I found something super, super interesting, which I think is going to be really, really beneficial for a lot of people, not just the traditional markets, but for the crypto markets, because I did this with BTC. I did this with some of my favorites. Obviously, you guys know me. I'm a Cosmos bull. I did this for Atom. And I found this to be really, really interesting. And of course, one of my really good friends on our Discord group. By the way, guys, if you guys aren't part of the Discord group, definitely do yourself a favor and do me a favor, because I think it's really, really beneficial when I can get like-minded individuals or even people of different mindsets to come in on the Discord and give us feedback, and share our thoughts and views of the markets and our assets and what we're investing into. I think the more that we share viewpoints and discuss things, in a healthy discussion. I don't want any negative people or toxic people in our Discord, but it is open for anybody to join. But if you guys are like-minded, positive individuals that, just want to share your views, are all trying to make money, I invite you guys, come join Block 10. We have a really great group right now of really great investors and our traders in our group. But of course, one of my friends in there, Noah, reminded me after I did this manually that there was a much easier way. So shout outs to Noah. Look, I know I could have done this better, but I like doing things manually because it gives me time to actually soak this all in and do my homework. Look at that. I can never get that off. Excuse me, guys. Yes, I do play Steam every once in a while. That's like an old, I don't know how to take that off. But anyway, so what I found was this. This is what I found. I'm gonna cut to the chase and just share it with you guys. This is what I found, okay? Now, stick with me because this is going to save a lot of portfolios, and this is going to make a lot of people a lot of money. I honestly believe that. This isn't financial advice. This is just one Joe to another Joe sharing with you guys because I care. I don't have any reason to lie to you guys. I don't get paid. I'm not there yet. By the way, I just want to say thank you guys. I did reach 400 subscribers. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 mark here on YouTube, but I don't get paid nothing. Nobody shows me nothing. I just want to share with you guys the homework that I'm doing, because maybe you guys could be making a lot of money like I've been making with the homework that I'm doing. So again, I just want to share the water, the information of water when we're in the desert. I just want to share that information with you guys. I want all of you guys to drink. But yeah, here, this is it, guys. Let me just stop beating around the bush. This is it. This is it. Boom. So as you guys can see here, I measured every move in fine detail. I measured every move from when we broke that 200 SMA to when we hit the bottom, and I measured every single one of them. Now, admittingly, I didn't measure every single time that we wicked below it. I measured when we actually, like for, a good 30 days or so, stayed below the 200 SMA, like when we really broke the 200 SMA. So I should clarify that as well. There was some things that had to be met for me to actually make the measured move down. But all in all, guys, to keep it simple, what I did was just measured when we broke the 200 SMA and when we found the bottom before coming back up. And you can see here that I measured 10 measurements, which on a lot of charts went back almost 20 years. That's how strong the 200 SMA or simple moving average is for all of these charts, guys. Again, we're on the Dow Jones, but that's how strong it is. Usually the 200 SMA is a really good place for you to use as a measurement. And that's why a lot of people use it as a measurement on their charts, is because it has a lot of value. It has a lot of relevance. Why can't I say that word right now? It has a lot of importance. I can't say the word that I want to use, excuse me, on these charts. But so the 200 SMA holds a lot of weight. And as you guys can see, I went back pretty far. I went back to, I think, 2021, right here, this line. Actually, I was smart enough to mark this line. So that's 10 moves, okay? And as you guys can see here, like from when we broke it to when we came down, from when we broke it to when we come down, because I remeasured it after we recaptured it. But when we broke it, I measured the ones that were significant and the ones that mattered, okay? Now, what I found here, guys, after 20 plus years of data of the 200 SMA was I found that the average move is about 21%, was the total average move down once the 200 SMA is broken over the last 10 breaks, or over the last 20 plus years. Now, if I zoom in on the charts, guys, right now, even though it seems all doom and gloom, I do want to let you guys know this is real. This is really, really real. I want you guys to really digest this, because this is an actual thing that could possibly happen. There's a lot of geopolitical things happening with the virus and all that sort of stuff happening right now. There's some things that could actually send us in to this dump. But if it does, I want you guys to be aware. I want you guys to have your fingers on the trigger to start DCAing like I'm going to be doing. Not financial advice, but this is something that you can really take home, and it's back tested. It's time tested. It's proven that this is where you should be looking as far as a landing place as we come down, as we come out of our parachutes, as we try to stick the landing, right? This is a place that we need to be watching out for again. Okay, if we take from the 200 SMA, we're already below it, but guys, but here's some food for thought. Right now, we're just below it. We're like not even 3% on the daily time frame. We're not even 3% below the 200 SMA. So like really, in the grand scheme of things, like this isn't anything to be freaking out about, really. But if we're actually being realistic and telling ourselves, like, look, if we're actually going to take the averages, because that's what we do as investors and traders, we take averages, we take previous price actions, and if they don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme, we have to take that into consideration. So let's just say on average, it could go further and it could fall short. But let's just say we go down to 21%, because this is basically what it's saying, right? 21% would take us anywhere around, let me see here if I can get it close to, this is pretty close. I think I'll not yet. The boom, actually hit it right on the dot. 21%. All right. So 21% is telling us that we could see it come down on the Dow Jones to 27,669. That's real. That is a real marker right there, guys. That's a real place that we could come down to. And it has correlation to the crypto market, to BTC, and to some of the other assets. And I'm going to share that information with you guys here in just a little bit. But let's just say if we're using the traditional markets, the Dow Jones, as kind of like a marker, something to reference, to and measure off of. We have to take this into consideration. So again, this is the horizontal line. We're just gonna make this right here. Boom. Yeah, it's give or take. It's right around there. So boom, that's our marker, right? We could realistically, per these past dumps and per the average, again, we could fall short or we could wick below that. We could wick below that, guys. But this is where that's that section on the charts. If you're into stocks, if you're into, you know, the index fund for the Dow Jones, look at that level on the charts right there. That's a good level to start DCAing. I'm just telling you, not financial advice. That's a good level though to start DCAing right there. Now, let's just say we go to the NASDAQ. Let's just go to the NASDAQ, right? Because they're a little different. All of them hold I can't say that word. I can't say that word today, guys. That's how I feel right now. You know, I got to drink more coffee. That's what it is. Don't forget, guys, do me a favor. Share this video right now. Tell people that I'm live. This is important information. Everybody else right now is just giving you guys their short time frame, like, oh, this is what I think is going to happen. No, this is math. This is math. This is real shit. I know this is live. I shouldn't be saying that bad word, but this is real. Everybody else is just floating ideas right now. They're giving you your feels. I feel this is real. We could do this. It would suck. It's going to hurt. But if you have your gunpowder on the side, if you have your cash on the side, you make money in these moments. You don't make money in your decisions. Yeah, I mean, you do, but you don't make real money that's going to change your life when we're pumping. Anybody can do that. You make life-changing money when everybody else is scared. You make life-changing money when things come down like this. This is your opportunity to change your life, to change your kids' lives. Seriously, I'm not giving you guys hopium or nothing like that. But if I zoom out on the charts, guys, like, let's be real. Let's be real. If you guys were buying these dips, if you guys were buying these crashes when everybody else is like, don't, blah, 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 this is it, we're over, whatever. And you like, you know, you just started dollar cost. Maybe you didn't hit it. Maybe you bought right here, back here. I'm just using this as a reference, 2008, right, when the big crash happened. Let's just say you started, you started buying. They didn't know this back here. So let's just say you bought here, you bought here, you bought here. You just kept DCAing per your strategy. You didn't try to rush anything. You were patient. You were methodical. You did your homework. You're like, look, I'm convicted. I got it. My convictions are there. I'm going to stick with it. This is what it is. And I bought and I bought and I bought. And then you still kept with your DCA strategy, and you bought on the way back up, and you bought and you bought and you bought. And then you just let that shit go. I'm swearing again. You would be probably not listening to me. Probably not listening. You'd probably be listening to me as a meme or something that hopefully somebody sees this important information and makes it a meme or shares it on Twitter. But tell people, guys, tell people right now, as many people as you know, even if you don't have a big following, please help me out. Help other people out. Share this information. Let other people know we're live. This is important. I don't know why that happened. But this is super, super important for other people to know right now, guys. This is really important stuff. This is just the Dow Jones. So we gave you guys the average for the Dow Jones, right? This is a 200 SMA. Once it actually breaks the SMA line, that yellow line right there. This is the average on what you can expect the downward movement to be. Now, it could fall short. It could be a little bit more. But this is a good section on the chart for you to maybe start DCAing. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just giving you guys real data to go by. This is stuff that's real. So again, right here on the charts, 27,689, give or take, is where I'm starting DCAing on my traditional market positions. Let's go to the NAS. Let's go to the US index. US 100 index was NASDAQ. We're down. So again, we're seeing a projected average of 26.27. Total average move down once the 200 SMA is broken over the past 10 breaks, over the past 20 years, guys. You don't want to go back too far because, like the innovation and technology and the markets and stuff like that have definitely changed. The policies and the countries along with that as well have developed and they've changed and stuff like that. So I don't want to go too far back because then it's not going to be relevant to the charts. It's not going to be true or it's not going to be indicative to what we could actually expect going forward, with technology and with the world changing and stuff like that. We have to stay somewhat relevant. So I don't want to go all the way back to when they invented, cars or I guess I could, but I didn't want to go so far back because the technology's changed. But you guys get what I'm saying. What's up, Noah? What's up, man? But yeah, so I try to stick with just 10 breaks, and that usually goes back, 10 or 20 plus years on some of these charts. But again, this is the US 100 index on the NASDAQ. If we go back, you can see that the average break right here from when we broke the 200 SMA to when we hit the bottom, you can see here has been measured in detail, guys. Here, this is like time tested, true patterns. This is price action that doesn't lie. Numbers don't lie. Charts don't lie. People lie. People's emotions and hopes and dreams can be clouded and diluted and jaded and stuff like that. But the charts don't lie. So let's just stick with math. That's your best bet, right? Don't get flooded with your emotions. Let's just stick with math. What is the average move down after we break the 200 SMA? We had to use, I wanted to go from all time, from the tops, but like that varies on everything. And that doesn't give us a good tangible place to start with. So I used the 200 SMA, and once it breaks on every single chart as my sticking point for a measurement here, guys. And every single one of these has been measured very well. I mean, I could be off just a little bit because, I got shaky hands. I'm drinking coffee and stuff like that. But they're pretty accurate. And the measured move, the average measured move, even though they vary quite hard. You can see here with this big humongous dump back in 2000 to 2001, we had a 71.55% correction after initially breaking it here and coming down and finally recapturing it. And then I remeasured it again after recapturing it because, that's that relief rally. Some people had to get out. But then again, different strokes, different folks. You do you, boo, not financial advice. I'm just showing you guys how I did this. And then again, when we came back down after re-breaking it and not capturing it, we came back down another 50.15%. And then when we found that bottom right there, that's when we finally started making our move back up. Again, guys, could you imagine if you were the guy or girl that bought right here and this, was firm in your beliefs, and then we came back up. It never came back down. It never came back down to that low again. Even though it had a crash, it didn't do that again. So you were good that whole time, making money over almost 10 years, you were making money before having that crash again that we saw in 2008, 2009. And then you guys can see here, like I said, I measured it from the breaks down 49%. They vary, right? 71, 50, 12. Sometimes they're not as bad. Sometimes you just get 12. Sometimes you get 50 or that 79. That sucks. But then again, sometimes you just get these little minor corrections, these little breathers, these little changing of the guards, as I like to say in my mind. And that could be a number of things, it could be geopolitical things like in the world. We could have been like entering or exiting a war, or voting might have been happening for a certain political party. And that could have changed in the Senate or the House or presidency or wherever you are in your country. That could have happened on your time frame. That could be those things happening there. I didn't get into the specifics, but again, just me explain to you guys, they vary. It varies, right? The number varies, but the average number is what matters. So I took all of these numbers again, and we averaged 26.27 as the total average move down over the past 20 years, over the past 10 moves, once we broke significantly the 200 SMA. And that, my friends, is another good place if you guys are into traditional market. If we take it from there, again, this is going to be deadly accurate because I'm live streaming, right? This right here, about 26, I'm not going to get it exactly, but 26, let's just say there, 26.37. I have it here as 26.27 as the actual movement. But right there on the charts, guys, if you guys use that as your target, as that's where I'm going to land, right? I might not get it exactly on the target and I might not hit a bullseye, but if I just use this as my landing point, as my worst case scenario to start DCAing because I've been patiently waiting, this would be the true worst case scenario. Don't listen to anybody else telling you any other BS out there about their TA, like, oh, this is what I expect the worst case scenario. That's the worst case scenario right there. Right there. If nobody else took the averages into consideration, then don't listen to them, because then they're just giving you their hopes, their hopium, their feelings, their desires, which are jaded. Mine's jaded. If I didn't do this, if I didn't go by actual math, by actual averages, by what's there on the charts in the past, and again, you got to think these hold weight also because through all of these dips, all of them were different, right? Like I said, they could have been a housing market crash. They could have been, a government being overthrown. They could have been, the changing of the guard with political figures. It could have been a number of things, viruses, stuff like that. War. They all have their own relevance on the charts. All of them were induced by different situations. So since we can't, really lick that cowlick down and make it look good and get the fine details exactly right, because it's ever changing. The markets are alive. They always have different variables. They're always changing. There's a number of things that always affect these things. The one thing that's consistent is numbers and math and what's been on the chart. That's all we can go by. If nobody tells you this, you should not be listening to them. I appreciate it, man. I'm sorry, I haven't looked over. Congrats on the 400. Yeah, man, guys, I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. In the next, I don't know how many hours. I put out a tweet yesterday. I should let you guys know. I put out a tweet yesterday. Check out my Twitter, guys. I'm gonna give away 4 ETH. I know it's not a lot, but I'm a small time streamer. I'm not doing this. I'm not getting promoted by anybody else. Nobody pays me nothing. I'm just trying to give people honest opinions and views. Not a financial advisor, but I'm just trying to do this from the ground up the right way. I'm a cosmonaut. I try to support the Cosmos ecosystem. So I'm trying to give out 4 Atom to 2 lucky individuals in the next, I think it's now like 30 something hours. It was for 48 hours, but definitely guys, check out the Twitter. All you have to do is subscribe, retweet, like it, yada, yada, yada. You guys know the deal. But yeah, just my way of giving back and saying thank you to everybody that's been helping me grow slowly but surely. Hopefully, eventually we can get to 1,000 subscribers so we can really start doing our thing and we can start growing the Discord group as well, guys. Again, if you guys want to join the Discord group, it's Block 10. If the link doesn't work down below, let Blue or myself or Noah or anybody else know. Just message me directly. I'll get you guys in, guys. What's up, my friends from the Philippines, guys? Yeah, appreciate you guys being here. It's late. I feel so bad. It's so late for you guys. But yeah, so that's the average, guys, right now. I know I ramble, but we're getting into it, right? Like this stuff. What's up, David? What's up, man? But yeah, this is real stuff, guys. So we're looking at the average break or the average move. Once we break the 200 SMA, where can we expect the bottom up for the stock market and the crypto market? So we went over the Dow Jones, which again, I'll just cover it one more time. I'm going to do this a couple of times just for the people that are coming in and out of the live stream. This is real stuff, guys. Hopefully this makes you guys a lot of money. Hopefully this saves your portfolio as well. And hopefully this gives you guys, if you guys are choosing not to do anything at all, which is an action, guys, like, it's doing nothing is still an action. And sometimes it's the best action, but hopefully this gives you guys some food for thought, gives you guys some kind of way to actually ease your anxieties if you guys are in those over leveraged positions or if you guys are overextended. But the Dow Jones, guys, we can expect an average move for the floor if we do capitulate and we do really see things hit the fan. There could be the possibility of war. There could be the possibility of lockdowns, all that other stuff. The midterms are coming up or elections are happening in the States. A lot of crazy stuff are happening. But we should be looking at right around here on the charts for the Dow Jones. This is right around 27,638. That's about a 20 or 21% move. That is an average calculated over the past 10 breaks, over the past 20 years, once the SMA 200 has been broken. So that's real math, guys. That's real patterns and math being applied there. Not hopium, not short-term delusional hope or anything like that. That's where you guys should be looking for as far as the floor goes. It could fall short. It could go a little bit beyond that, but that is the average percent that you should be looking for if this does turn south really, really quickly. So that's Dow Jones. The US 100, again, it's the 26.27. That's the total average over the past 10 breaks or over the past 20 plus years. That's right around 11,154 on the charts, guys. Expect that to be a good place to start DCAing, not financial advice, but just where I'm looking at with my traditional stocks or investments. The SPX or the S&P 500, with this is more tangible and this is more relatable to the crypto market because this is more heavily weighted with tech stocks. And since we're all into technology, right, being in crypto, this is what's going to be the more important one for me, at least. I still do think the Dow Jones holds a lot of relevant. I can't say that word. Oh my gosh, get it out. But I still think the Dow Jones and And the Nas do hold a lot of weight, but I'm more worried about the SPX. But as you guys can see, same thing. I took the past 10 moves, and over the past 20 years, you can see that the measured move after we break the 200 SMA, which is this yellow line right here for the S&P, has been roughly about 21.81%, guys. If we take that measured move from the 200 SMA, where we are right now, to 21.81, which would give us right around here, give or take. I'm not going to get this extremely accurately. 21.60 is what I have right now on that measured move, which is right around 34.87. Let me try to stick that right here. Boom. Yeah, give or take. It's right around there. But that's where you guys should be thinking about averaging for your DCA plan. Look, it could go a little bit further than that. It could not. We could see just, a little bit of sell-off. It could just be signals that the Fed is sending to everybody, and, it just could be just posturing in the market and letting the market try to correct itself before the governments have to do their things. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I'm just giving you guys real measured moves, math to go by. This is the actual bottoms to go by. Period. I'm going to make a shorter video of this for everybody to use later, but this is the live stream, so I'm just going to kind of rant a little bit. But this is the measured move, guys. That's the measured move for the SPX, about 34.72. That's where I'm going to start DCAing on some of my tech-heavy stocks. Or even if you're just in the index, guys, if you just want to, play it safe and say, I don't want to do individuals and stuff like that. I want to start just investing in the index as it is. That's where I would start DCAing. And guys, I think that's a good place, not financial advice, but I think that's a really good place to start DCAing on these charts. Now, the juicy part, right? You guys want to know about Bitcoin. You guys want to know about Atom. You guys want to know my thoughts about everything else that's happening in crypto, because yes, I do have investments. I'm pretty diversified, guys. I have investments all over. Let's get into it. Let me have my coffee though. Noah, does that make any sense? I know you're working, but I don't know if you're listening or not. Swing around in osmosis pools full of stars, atoms, osmosis, dude, stars is killing it. I don't want to say, like, I'm just not favoring one child. I love them all. I love all my children in osmosis. Dude, all of those pools are killing it. You don't be sleeping on. I made many videos trying to tell people don't sleep on osmosis. Go check out the playlist, guys. I'm telling you, you want to hold osmosis. You want to hold some stars, guys. Stars is doing great. Stars is like what pullback? What bear market? Even Atom's still doing really, really well. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. Let's talk about Bitcoin. I got two different charts for Bitcoin to share with you guys. But this is Bitcoin, all right? Now, we don't have as long as a time frame like we do with the other traditional markets and their charts. But, we do have a pretty good, 10 years or so to go on Bitcoin. So, we could call it a pretty good measurement to go by. I mean, it is what it is, but as it matures, as time goes by, we'll have more to go on. We'll probably just save this, and in the next 10 years, I'll use it for another video, because we'll no doubt probably have another pullback or dump somewhere in the markets. But right now, Bitcoin trading for $34,000, doing its best to stay alive. Honestly, I'm not too worried. I'm really not too worried, guys. I kind of saw this happening way in advance. Luckily, not to say I sold the absolute top, because I definitely did not, but I'm not doing too bad. I know a lot of people are not, though, and if you guys are not, hopefully this will give you guys something to think about, or maybe ease your anxiety or whatnot. So the average move, whenever we break the 200 SMA, like really break the 200 SMA on the Bitcoin chart. Again, I'm using Bitstamp because it's a pretty long chart. I know Bitcoin technically goes back further for a lot of these charts on TradingView, but it is what it is. We got to actually just go by when they started charting it. So going back, I think this goes back to 2011. I think. Ooh, excuse me, had to burp. Excuse me. Yeah, I think it's like 2011. Let me see. Yeah, 2011. So I went back as far as I could. As you can see, we have averages 13.59, recently 26.48 when we had that massive pullback after breaking the 200 SMA right there. We had the Corona dump, which was 56.68 after breaking. Again, I didn't count the major, the absolute top. Didn't count the absolute top. I appreciate it. No, could have done this the easier way. But actually, I like doing it this way, the manual way, because then it really does sink in. It gives you like actual, it's more impactful, I think, when you actually manually do things. Anyway, we had a 12.05. We had a 65 back here. That was in 2018. If you guys were around for that, that was also gnarly, right? That was gnarly as can be. And then we had 25.42 and 19.7, 76 right here, which sucked back here from that break right there when it failed. Came back down 76% after breaking that 200 SMA. But again, I'm just kind of pointing this out to you guys because it just drives my point that, you know, they're not all major. Not all of them are major. Yeah, the 76 and the 65 and the 50s. I mean, those suck. I get it. Like, I'm not gonna discredit those. Those suck. That's like Butterbean. I don't know if you guys know the boxer Butterbean. Like, I'm aging myself right now. I'm like over 40, guys. But Butterbean, like, he'd come with these ham hocks and just like, and like that sucks. Like when you get hit with those kind of dips, those suck, right? But not all of them are that bad. So a lot of them, you know, are, you know, below 30, and you know, it is what it is. You know, the market does that kind of stuff. It ebbs and it flows. But the average move, taking all of it in consideration, guys, for Bitcoin, this is where you guys can find a floor. If you guys are waiting for the floor signal, this is it. Don't listen to anybody else. And I'll call them out by names, but I'm not going to. Don't listen to any other of those YouTubers out there unless they take this into consideration. Unless they're doing something like this to give you an actual realization of where the actual floor could be. Not actually where it is going to be exactly, but where it could be in the grand scheme of things. I'm just looking for an overall place. It's not going to be exactly there. It could fall short. It could go a little bit more, but we're going to be damn near close to it. Is 36.45% is the total average move down once the 200 SMA is broken over the last 10 breaks. That's real. That's real math. That's averages for you guys to go by. If you guys consider yourself investors and or traders, definitely investors. If you call yourself a long-term investor in any sort of the mean, if you've ever said that to yourself or anybody else, like, I'm an investor, shut the fuck up and do your homework. And this is what investing really looks like. This is what you could really expect. Like, again, I don't mean to swear. I'm not coming down on you guys, but I know a lot of people that call themselves investors that get shook really. Oh yeah, I can hold. Yeah, no, I know the risk. Yeah. Shit hits the fan real fast, and people are like, Mah! They start flinching all over the place, right? They start psyching themselves out. I can't take it. I can't. Maybe you're more of a trader. Maybe you're more of a hoper. But if you're investing, this stuff happens. And you got to be ready for it. The thing you should be ready for is this move down. If we're going 36.45, we're actually taking that as a realistic place for us to go down to on average. It could go further. It could not go down this far. But if we're going to be on average, taking that into consideration, no, that's not that. I got to go a little bit further. Because that's what it is, right? Let's overplay ourselves. Let's just say 30. Yeah, I could go a little bit more. 36.13. Hands are shaky. I don't want to zoom in. That gives us a move around 31 or 29. I bet. Look, if we did it exactly, if I would stop shaking because the coffee's so good, it could give us realistically. Let's overplay it to 37, 30,000. That lines up to what a lot of people are thinking is a good layer of support, right? That 29 to 30,000. Sorry, my chair popped. I need a new chair. That's look. That's just further conviction on what you've already heard. That really is. So, on all actuality, that 30 to 29K is realistically probably a good place to start DCAing. Could go further than that. Could definitely go further. I'm not saying that that's going to be the ultimate floor. Again, I'm giving you guys a general average or an idea of where you guys should probably start DCAing if it gets there. Even if it might not even get there. But that's a good place to start and look at, right? Right around there on the charts. Actually, let's move. Let's just say there, which would line up to previous support right here. Could break further, but in the past, if we go back and look at the charts, guys, Bitcoin has never gone back down to its previous all-time highs in previous cycles. Like it would be a total MF to your mind and everybody else in the world, for that matter, if for once the charts and the cycles don't hold up and it just completely reverses and everything. Like, not saying it can't, definitely can, but everything right now shows that about 29 to 30K is legit a good place to start DCAing, not financial advice. You do you. If you want to start doing it now, fine, whatever. Again, we might not even get there. But on average, for the average moves, once we break the 200 SMA, which we've already broken the 200 SMA, we should expect an average move about 36.45% to the downside before finding somewhere around there as a floor. Now, again, we could go to 40. We could stop before 36 and just stop at 30. I don't know. But that's the average move based on previous price action and previous patterns. So again, guys, look for that to hold up. I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't seem like I'm just ranting to you guys. Hopefully this makes a lot of sense. I'm going to make another video. I know this is a lot because I ramble a lot. I don't even know how these live streams are going. I don't look at anything. I just start talking to the camera. That's all I do, guys. But this makes a lot of sense to me. I'm gonna do more homework too on this, guys. I'm gonna get more detailed about this. I'm gonna start doing this with like a lot more other things too. I'm gonna take the weighted average of these SMAs, which the 200 SMA is a really good place to use that as a measuring stick. And we're gonna start figuring out how true going forward, and we'll only be able to figure that out in maybe a year from now or 2 years from now or definitely 10 years from now when we'll be able to go back and go that actually was a pretty good place to start going, or that wasn't a pretty good place to start going. So far, over the past decade or so, or even more than that, it's been a really good place to start DCAing. So again, just want to kind of throw that out to you guys. I just want everybody to try to succeed as much as possible. This isn't about me making any money off anybody or anything like that. I just, this makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense, let me know I'm full of shit. I don't know. It makes sense to me though. Let's go on over to my favorite. I'm not going to lie. I have a favorite in crypto, and that is Cosmos or Atom. Yes, all you other protocols and ecosystems are redheaded stepchildren to me, even though I don't not like redheaded children. I have nieces and nephews who are redheaded. I was engaged to a redhead, even though that didn't turn out very well. But Atom, guys. Atom looking good. Look, guys, we haven't even broke our 200 SMA. Everybody that's in the Atom ecosystem, in Cosmos, in some form or another, please subscribe. I support you. You support me. We scratch each other's back. Ape follow ape. Guys, we're in this together. We gonna make it for real. We gonna really make it. But yeah, let's be real about it, guys. I can give you the danger zones to look out for. Do I think it's going to happen? Like I've said a million times before, I don't think so. Not in the Cosmos ecosystem, at least. Especially not with what's going to be happening in the next couple of months. For real, Cletus. Like, are you serious? Being invested into Atom or the Cosmos ecosystem and holding the token Atom is like literally holding an index fund in the crypto space for the best ecosystem in the crypto space. Period. Think about it. Shared security, superfluid staking osmosis, interchain staking. Guys, that's just to name a few things that are happening. Evmos, ETH Bridge, BTC Bridge, all that stuff is coming. It's coming real soon. By holding Atom, you're not just, hopefully you're staking it too. Hopefully you're not just making passive income by the token of Atom and getting staking rewards. But guys, pretty soon you're going to be holding and getting paid like an index, like you're getting paid from all over the place. It's just going to be showering you with rewards for being smart. Do your homework. If you guys don't know why I'm so bullish, go check out my playlist on why I'm super bullish on the Cosmos ecosystem. What's up, Ralph? Man, it's getting really hot. I'm wearing this. Hold on one second, guys. It's getting really hot up in here. Cosmonaut for life. Guys, I'm telling you guys. And seriously, if you guys haven't watched my playlist on why I'm super bullish on Cosmos, and why I think everybody else should be super bullish for Cosmos going forward for 2022 especially, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, check out my playlist, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't, tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your brother, and make accounts. I don't care. Game the system. Get that giveaway. Get that money. Get that giveaway that I'm doing just recently for 4 Atom. I know it doesn't seem like much, but 4 Atom to 2 different people once in the next 30 hours, like tomorrow. I'm giving it away because we hit 400 subscribers, guys. Tell your auntie, tell your mom, tell everybody. Cosmos ecosystem is where it's at. I made my grave. I made my bed. I'm gonna lay in it. I don't care. If I'm dead wrong, I'm dead wrong. I'm betting a lot of money that I'm not. that I'm not. And the chart shows me so far that I'm absolutely correct and that you're absolutely correct because you guys, and you ladies and gentlemen, are smart individuals if you guys are in the Cosmos ecosystem. Shout outs to DPR, by the way. You guys think I'm a Cosmos bull. Join the Discord. There's probably one other person that's just as or maybe more bullish than I am on Cosmos, and that's DPR or Dread. You guys will meet him. He's a fantastic individual. But yeah, guys, hold on one second. It's hot. It's hot as hell. Good gravy. It's so hot, Cletus. It's so hot. All right. All right, so let's get into it, guys. I know I'm rambling. I'm going to make another video. I promise. It'll be shorter. It'll be direct and to the point that everybody else can watch and get this information. But yeah, so the average is... Apparently, I had two different averages here. The average... I'm going to have to redo that average. Where did I get that from? Is that from a different one? Hold on. You can tell I was lazy and copied and pasted something, right? 36.45 is not. I got to take down the other one. Yeah, that's the one that's a liar right there. Nope. Hey, stop it. This one's a liar right here. The average, this is the real one. Oops. The average for Cosmos, if we do break our 200 SMA, which we haven't yet, which we have not, is 39.17%, guys. 39.17% is our average move to the downside if we break the 200 SMA. Don't think that's necessarily going to happen. We might thread it, but I don't think we're going to stay below it. And if we do, here's the measured move, okay? If we do on the daily time frame, 39.17, which would be, let's just call it, it's somewhere around there. Look at that. It lines up exactly to my upwards trend line that I've been sharing with you guys for some time. Look, call me crazy, but like I said, I made my bed, I'm gonna lay in it. Even if it comes down to that trend line, like I've said a million times before, we break the 200 SMA, we come down, retest that trend line. I'm winning the bet that holds up because it's been holding up for some time so far. And I think with everything that's gonna be happening here shortly, call me crazy, but I think we're just gonna keep trending up. That's it, man. You don't believe me? Only time will tell, I guess. But yeah, that's what I've got. That's what I got right now, guys. Right now, we're still doing A-okay. We're threading in and out of $34. We're right now at $33.87. Cosmos ecosystem is the best place to be right now. Let's take a look at some of the other things in the Cosmos ecosystem. If you guys don't know, one is involved in the Cosmos ecosystem, guys. Right now, it is still doing A-okay. Right now, testing the 200 SMA. Kind of funny how all these other assets in the crypto space have broken their 200 SMA, and a lot of them in the Cosmos ecosystem has not. Call me crazy, call me biased, but I'm just gonna say it. Like one right now on the daily time frame, still testing his 200 SMA. Let's go to XRP because the XRP army is gonna kill me after this. But you guys clearly broke your 200 SMA. Let's go to I think FTM is actually doing pretty well. Are they doing well? They don't even have an 200 yet because they're so new. Let's go to VET. Broke for sure. Let's go to BNB. Broke for sure. Let's go to Litecoin. Broke for sure. Link. Broke for sure. Let's go to ETH. Y'all know what that looks like. ETH broke for sure. Look, past the 200 SMAs, right? Yeah, for real. Oh, let's go to DOT, our biggest competitor. I'm not hating. I hold DOT. I'm just saying, look, I'm making fun. I'm a cosmonaut, right? I'm making fun. Broke 200 SMA. Far away from it right now. Crow, even though, look. Crow, I love you to death. You part of the Cosmos family. You need to bounce off that 200 SMA and get away from it. Look, I don't want you to get down to it, but look, you're getting close to it. Solana. Oh. Yeah, well past its 200 SMA. Call me crazy, huh? Call me crazy. Bought some of Coinbase stocks today. Decent entry. Yeah, I would say so. But let's go on over to DVPN, still relatively new. All in all, I will say DVPN is the one, probably if it had a 200 SMA. I don't know, though, because it's been breaking down. Might be like sitting on it right now. I don't know. But I'm a firm believer in DVPN. I'm going to buy the floor of this. If it keeps going down, that and Akash, because I don't like centralization. If I can get it, a a decentralized VPN. I'm going to support that. If I can get, some more Akash, I'm going to get some more of that too. Like, I support that. I'm a longtime supporter. I can never say this, but eRowan, right now, below its 200 SMA, still actually, it's still relatively new-ish. So it's kind of hard with these ones, but there's going to be some outliers. Why'd I go there? Oh, not there yet. Not there yet. Yeah, some of these so new. Injective, below its 200 SMA. I'm going to do this for all of them, guys. I'm going to do this for all of them. Right there. Oh, we already went through Harmony 1. Still testing it, though. What's up, Nick? Adam and Osmos are my most relaxed bags and DCing every payday. Yeah. So, I don't know if anybody didn't hear the thesis, right? I can go over it real quick. Let me pull up Osmosis real quick over here and disconnect my my wallet. So let's check out Osmosis, guys. Look at this. Look at this beautiful platform. This is a beautiful platform. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at this. Juno is still $17. What? Look at that. Boom. Fighting previous resistance right now, guys. Fighting previous resistance right now. That's all it is. Looking for previous support. Seeing if it can flip it again. Look, it holds up like, guys, the charts are so easy. Keep it simple on charts, guys. Let's go to the 1 month real quick. Oops. 7 day real quick. And then 1 month. Previous support right here. Resistance always gets flipped that way. Previous support gets flipped into resistance. If it breaks down past it, it'll have to retest it. Look, retested it here, failed. Retested it here, failed. Right now, retesting it again. Guys, it looks good to me. Eventually, you keep testing or knocking on support and or resistance, you will break through it. Even through this downtrend, it's trying to break through resistance. Call that crazy. I mean, I think that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You crazy, boo-boo. You crazy. To me, this just looks like a massive cup and handle. Boop, boop, boop. That's on the 1 year. Super bullish on Juno. You guys don't think I'm super bullish on Juno? I made a video of you guys in my playlist. Go check it out. Super bullish. Super bullish. Stars, one of Dread's favorites and one of a lot of other people's favorites, guys. If you guys sold, look, I know, I get it. Different strokes, different folks, but I'm just saying, if you guys sold your airdrop, I bet you wish you didn't now, huh? Back up to 60 cents right now. It's like, what pullback? It's not going anywhere, guys. Anywhere. Stars is doing great right now. Yeah, getting paid in 10 minutes. Getting paid in 10 minutes. Osmosis. Let's go check that out real quick, guys. Osmo. Come on, Osmo. Don't do this to me. Over the past 7 days, still looking really good, guys. We're still in an uptrend. If I was to just draw a line from here to here, we're still in an uptrend. The 1 month, why it take so long, Cletus? Still in an uptrend. You know, 1 year is gonna look the same. Still way above, guys. Look how it held up right there. Previous resistance, holding up as support, being tested as support, getting thrown away from it right now. Things is easy when you look at it that way. Things is easy. It's easy, damn it, to make money when you actually zoom out. You actually use math. Comdex, I'm super bullish on Comdex, guys. I'm going to get me some more of that. If it comes down any further, I'm going to get me some more of that. Secret, I'm super bullish on Secret. Super bullish on Secret. Stargaze, super bullish. I already said I was super bullish on Akash. Guys, who's buying any Ion right now? Is anybody buying Ion? Whew, bet you wish you did. Bet you wish you did. Came down to 9,700. Recently was all the way down to 8,600. You'd be up a couple thousand right now. Whew. Options. But yeah, guys, so that's what we got for today. That's my live stream. I have to make a regular video, and I don't know if those are actually beneficial. I've noticed last time I didn't get as many clicks as I usually get, but I'm going to try to simplify this and what I told you guys before on where I think the bottoms are for the stock market, for the crypto markets, and I'm going to do these for the rest of these assets. Guys, if you guys want to know specifically for a certain asset where, I'll do the homework as well, where you could find a possible floor and how it correlates for the stock markets, for Bitcoin and whatnot, because, they're the real market movers. Let me know. Send me a message. Come in our Discord, guys. Come in our Discord and dump my bag at 22. Yeah, because you was smart. You sold it at the top of your Ion. Nick's just waiting to buy more. But seriously, guys, come in block 10. If the link doesn't work, send me a message. And please tell as many people as you can about this channel. I'm just an average guy trying to do the same thing as you guys. I'm trying to look out for everybody's best interest. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a financial advisor. I do sit here and stare at the charts all day long. And I've been doing this for some time. I can say that my success rate is quite high. I don't know how to say that without sounding like a douche or an asshole, but it's quite high. I made quite a bit of money in my life trading and or investing into not just the stock markets, but real estate and anything in far in between, guys. I own gyms. I own several different investment opportunities, guys. I'm just trying to share my knowledge and my thought process with you guys on this channel, and I would really appreciate your guys' support. So if you guys would share this on Twitter with as many people as you possibly can. Let's try to get more people in here and definitely into the Discord, because the more people that we can share and bounce our ideas and thought process off of, especially if you're like-minded individuals. If you're a negative person, don't even bother coming in, because I'll kick your ass out, period. Flat out. If you're a toxic person, ain't nobody got time for that. But if you're trying to grow, literally trying to grow, not just your portfolio, but yourself and your thought process, I invite you guys, come check out the Discord. It doesn't cost you guys anything at all. We're just trying to bounce off ideas. We're just trying to share ideas here on our YouTube channel. And I want to get more people actually on the stream as well to start sharing their viewpoints and not just my own, because I want to be tested as well, guys. So again, I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much for helping me get to 400 subscribers just recently. We got a giveaway going on, so definitely go check out the Twitter post that I had up there that I made last night. Giving away 4 Atom, which doesn't seem like a lot, but hey, it's 4 Atom to 2 people once, I think it's sometime tomorrow, once the 48 hours time frame is up. So be on the lookout for that, guys. With that being said, be on the lookout for the next video. It's just going to be a real quick recap of this, but I would definitely appreciate your guys' support in sharing that and liking those videos as well, because they definitely help. With that being said, stay strong, cosmonauts. Look for those levels like I said on the charts. Be blessed. Stay in profits. Peace.